Well, undoubtedly, Sullavin will be the happier of the two, having trailed 2-0. He missed a couple of balls. They were heavily punished by Ding, who looked very good in taking that 2-0 lead. But how much? Left that red. He hasn't done, which is why he apologised.
Yeah, it's everything to play for now. Very interesting. A bit of handy lead. But of course, we start all over again now. These two are both. One thing for sure, Ding is definitely playing a lot better as he was about this time last year. You know, UK Championship came out. Nothing really has come since, but whether he's been putting extra time in on the practice table, but he looks like a different problem. This is the Ding we want to see more of.
It's been mentioned that he's only conceded 2 frames in getting to this. And the most eye-catching of those results, of course, was to see off John Higgins 4-1. Higgins had been playing some great stuff this week. But Ding was too strong for him. 14 losses to 4 wins. But a lot of those wins, of course, last year UK Championship, which was really the catalyst for him finding his very best form to win that title for a 3rd time. And, of course, he beat Sullavin, the Northern Ireland Trophy. So the wins he has had, he now knows he can beat him. Whether he will tonight remains to be seen, but Sullavin has missed a few.
Yeah, they affect you when you miss that one. A straight shot, and sometimes the straight shots are more of the examination of your technique, how you're hitting them. The other shots.
1.
Well, he was able. Sullivan's missed pots in the first 2 frames very effectively. Can he do so now? Get his nose back in front. Awaits the winner in the semi-finals tomorrow after his comeback victory over Kurt Mafflin, 5-3.
9.
The match on the Eurosport app right now. David Grace still 2-1 up on Yan Bingtao. Pretty early stages of the 4th frame. Oh dear. Black off its spot goes astray for Ding.
Yeah, and he's knocked actually a red in front of. He hasn't actually necessarily done a lot of damage there. A minute, it looked like there was going to be a red available to the left corner, but it's in a plant. No, is the answer. Even though he may have thought it was one.
Sullavin, he's given absolute maximum application. There's been something of a hoodoo player for him in the past, and every shot was a pint of blood, but Sullavin got the job done the past 2 years in the title match by Judd Trump. Just feel as though Ding has lost his way.
Well, the keyboard was meant to head into bulk. When the red comes back and
One.
frame, and you think, well, okay, the standard's going to be high tonight.
7.
A little bit of left hand, a little trace of left hand side to get around that pink ball.
$15. 20. 21. Sullavin, 25.
Not proving too expensive.
Yeah, certainly Sullivan missed a trick there, didn't he? Oh, good shot.
1.
Played, obviously, with an iron. He got to play the roll-up, which is very much his second option. Very clean pot. But really, where he's finished, the roll only shot he... Very dangerous. There were not many options there, I admit that.
Ding's concentration levels aren't quite where they need to be at the moment, and that could well be a hangover from his failure to win that fourth frame and take a 3-1 lead, which would, I mean, if you'd offered him 2-all before the match started at the interval, he'd have probably taken it, but given the way things went in that mini, so he limited the advantage, which he didn't get.
Well, this shot, I mean, the speed he's gone into the red, I'm not sure how he could have been sure of leaving that
7.
safe. I know that it was a difficult shot to play, but I reckon he's...
Either way, it's a great chance for O'Sullivan, you would think, to win his third frame on the bounce.
12. 13.
He really, unless he plays on the bottom red, he wants to be on the right side of the pink as we look below it from that angle. That's where all the balls will pop.
Nineteen.
Crucially, he's dropped his chalk there, just in his eye line, but carried on with the shot. So, black, of course, and one more red, and he strikes the front. So that would be pleasing for him, given that he was 2-0 down, and Ding looked $1 million. UK form from last year was there. And of course, Ding is still in the match at 3-2 down, but I think we've all made the observation that he doesn't look quite as focused as he did at the start of the match. 2 on the other table, by the way. Yan Bingtao has levelled things up with David Grace. They're off for the...
Ding wondering how this match has got away from him somewhat after that start. 121 and 87, punishing O'Sullivan's 2 potting errors. And the fourth frame taking on ever greater significance as O'Sullivan, his third half century. Modest by his standards, but very effective frame has long since won.
61.
Big deep, he knows his form is there, he's proved it all week, he's proved it tonight.
65.
Asks in the game of snooker.
70.
Jimmy mentioned that O'Sullivan is probably the greatest. It is just the one